What's going on? What is going on? Welcome to XconMedia, man, where we just talk about random news, stuff that's in the news. Today, we're going to talk about constitutional carry just a little bit and the reason why constitutional carry was put in place. This video that we're going to look at right here, this is the reason why constitutional carry was put in place, and it should be like this across the country because this going to deter crime, right? All right. This is the reason why constitutional carry was put into play, man. Let's roll this tape real quick.
Inside a restaurant pulled out his gun and shot him several times.
Tonight, police want to talk to that customer who left the scene. He's not charged with anything, but they do want to ask him some questions. Janelle Bluda is talking to our legal analyst about what happened. Janelle?
Tonight, the restaurant is open. The employees who were here last night called that customer a hero, but some are asking, did he go too far? Inside the Ranchito Taqueria off Gettr in Southwest Houston, it's almost as if nothing ever happened. The restaurant is open, the glass door has been replaced. But less than 24 hours ago, this was an entirely different scene. Surveillance video captured everything. A masked man walks into the restaurant holding a gun, demanding customers' wallets. As he grabs them, watch the man sitting in this booth. He reaches to pull out a gun, and as the suspect walks away, he shoots at the suspect 9 times, killing him. The customer then moves the suspect's body and takes back the money that was stolen. He also grabs the suspect's gun and throws it against the wall, realizing it was fake. Then he leaves. The restaurant owner calling that customer a hero, but police still want to question him.
One of the reasons that law enforcement is seeking out this individual is to find out whether or not he was in fear for his life or the lives of the people around him, because that's absolutely essential to a self-defense claim under the law.
KHOU legal analyst Carmen Rose says the shooting appears to be in self-defense.
But if you're justified in shooting the first bullet, you're justified in continuing to shoot until the deadly threat that you are facing is no longer there.
And says it doesn't matter if the gun was fake, the threat was real.
Everybody in that restaurant clearly believed it was a real gun.
But some are asking about the customer leaving. Was he legally obligated to stay until police arrived?
I mean, staying there to answer questions is important. It's something that as a lawyer, I would advise him to have done. But at the same time, you have no obligation to stay on the scene of a situation like that.
Police are also hoping to talk to some of the customers who were here last night. If you have any information about the shooting, you're asked to call them. Back to you.
Quite a story there, Janelle. Thank you.
Yes, indeed, man. That right there, that was justice right there. You know what I'm saying? That was justice. And, let criminals, speaking from a former criminal, you know what I'm saying? That's why this channel is called XconMedia, because I used to be out there in them streets. And if that would have happened to me, I would have deserved it. You know what I'm saying? So good thing, fortunate, I was able to turn my life around. I went and did my time, paid my debt to society, all my fines, all my time, no probation, no parole. I even received a full pardon from the state of Georgia 6 years after I came home. So, I turned my life around completely, man. And hopefully this video right here helps somebody think before you commit that crime. Because with constitutional carry in place, right, you don't know who got it. That dude walked in there with a whole fake gun and left out of there with a whole 9 bullets. You know what I'm saying? He would never rob anybody else again. Hey, I salute the gentleman. Whether or not he come back, hey, police just gonna have to deal with it and how they deal with it. The man probably scared for his life. He probably don't know. what's going on, but he will not be charged, man. So future references, man. Y'all don't know who got it. And y'all young cats, y'all be trying to mess with these old people like they won't lay you out. I knew he shot the robber. I did not know he shot him 9 times, but he sent a very clear message to that robber with the message of, we sending you to the next life, because we know that's not your first time doing it, but it definitely was your last time doing it, man. So with constitutional carry in 25 out of the 50 states, this is what the law was intended for right here, because you don't know who have it. And if you don't know who have it, you're less likely to commit crimes. So shout out to Governor Brian Kemp for passing that law in Georgia. Truth be told, I don't know about other states, but in this state, they don't want to tell you, but crime is down dramatically because people are thinking about what they do before they do it. So this is XconMedia, man. If you want to support the channel, man, give me a like, give me a subscription. Hey, the Cash App is down below, man. We just trying to do things, man, to bring awareness, you know, to stories like this, because this story ain't even been talked about. So shout out to my many subscribers. We just gonna keep on doing this thing, man. Hey, like, comment, subscribe. The more you like, the more I do. If you want to see more videos like this, go ahead on and let me know in the comments, man. But this right here was a great act of heroic justice, and he don't want to talk to the police, and they should be good with that. They got the camera. That's one thing about having them video cameras and tapes. They everywhere. You know what I'm saying? We clearly see that was an act of self-defense. And he saved a whole lot of people. And there's not a jury in Texas. See, this is why he will not get arrested, because there's not a jury in the state of Texas that will convict this man of anything. So this is what constitutional carry is about. Y'all better start getting them Republicans in office, because Republicans is about putting people's safety first. From what I see, you got states like New York, Illinois, California. They wonder why they have the type of crime that they have. You know, I used to wonder why people from New York is popping, New York is this, New York is that. But you have a big, massive migration of people from New York coming down south to Georgia. And this is the reason why, because New York laws, hey, this same story happened to a bodega worker. He was in there doing his job. He was about 60, 70 years old. He doing his job. Somebody came in there and was aggressive, was hurting him. He whipped out a knife, blade or whatever, stabbed him up a couple of times, sent him to the next life. And don't you know they arrested that bodega worker? The charges are still pending on him right now. They arrested him. He was locked up for like 6 days, and then they let him go. But he's charged. People should not be charged for defending themselves nowhere in the country. So y'all need to make the necessary. This is stuff like this, man. Be able to protect yourself. So y'all need to get out and vote and make the necessary changes, man, and figure out which one of your lawmakers, whether it be Democrat or Republican, which one of them people is giving you your constitutional right, the Second Amendment right, to be able to protect yourself and the ones around you. And that's who you need to vote for, to be able to protect yourself. That's where my vote goes. Every time somebody wants to talk about self-protection, that's why Brian Kemp got my vote. I couldn't vote for Stacey Abrams. Stacey Abrams was trying to reverse that law. The law just got passed last April, and she was trying to reverse it. She was trying to take everybody's guns away. So, hey, make the necessary changes, man, and get out and vote, man, and put these people in office that allows you to get the Second Amendment rights that the Constitution was written for. Subscribe to the channel. Thank you for watching.